everybody, if you're new to my channel, I'm Lori. Welcome to the Chatty Book Room. I know I haven't been around lately. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do this challenge that started at the beginning of the month. And it's a year-long one, but I decided, why not, right? Hopefully I will get to these 25 books by the end of October. But anyways, Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy is doing a year-long challenge that started November 1st, and it goes to October 31st of next year, of course. And it's a romantasy bingo challenge. So yeah, this one I'm not sure yet. I have two for the first book that I might read this year. If not, I'll do it for next year. You'll understand. Some of these are like, I mean, they have the easy prompt and the hard mode, and you can do whichever one. You can do a little bit of one and a little bit of the other, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing, because not all these are going to fit. And I'm not sure if these ones are their debut novels, so I don't know if it's just going to work for the first part or the second part for some of these. So, yeah. And the first one, I'm not sure if I'm doing... The first prompt is... a new release in the year you read it, and the hard mode is a debut novel or author, whatever. And this one I have two if I read it this year, and I can't decide between. And if you guys know if this will fit the hard mode, let me know down below. Some of these I don't have because either they're books that I want that come out next year, or I just didn't get it yet. So anyways, and if any of these are wrong, let me know too. Anyways, the first one, like I said, is new release in the year you read it, and the hard mode is a debut author. So I got two that I can't decide between. If I decide to do it for this year, we'll see. With the way I'm in a reading slump, we'll see if I can get to one of these. Anyways, so one of them, if I read this year, would be from Amber Hamilton, and it's 7 Deadly Thorns. It says, I'm the darkness my magic destroys. There's an assassin that is sent to kill her. Yeah. He has the queen finds out that her dark magic, that she has, I think she's a shadow-like or something, I'm not really sure. But she has some kind of power, and the queen finds out about her power, and she sends this royal assassin to kill her. And she puts like a cursed tattoo on him. Yeah, which is the 7 thorns on his arm. For the 7 days he has to complete his deadly task. If he fails, he will be the one to die. Anyways, so he's sent to kill her. Yeah, and there's academy setting. But he says he's willing to spare her life to get it. You know, to get this thing off of him. Anyways, if I'm understanding it correctly. But I love this. It says, let there be darkness. Isn't that cool? So that could be one that I read if I decide to do it for this year. And the other one is A Curse of Shadow and Ice by Catherine Mara. This one says... a deliciously seductive Beauty and the Beast retelling about a cursed emperor living in the shadows, a kingdom frozen and dying, and the princess who could set them all free, ... So, I don't know, like, this is Beauty and the Beast, which is like a favorite of mine. But I also have another book that's Beauty and the Beast, at least the first book, so yeah. That I know I'm going to be reading, but one of these could potentially be for that one. Otherwise, I have some other books that are coming out next year that I know I want to get to that are new authors, so it'll be new release, whatever you're going to say, debut. Anyway, so that could be one of them. The next one, I don't really want to use this book, but I didn't know what to use, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. The second one is Hidden Identities, and the hard mode is Not Royalty. I have Powerless. I started this, and I'm just, like, I don't know. I have all the books out besides the newest one, so I do kind of want to read it. And I did like it when I was reading it, but now I don't know if I'm still wanting to read it. Like, I don't know if the time passed now and if I'm going to like it or not. So if you have any other idea on hidden identities and the hard mode being no, not royalty, or even if it doesn't fit the hard mode, but it fits the hidden identity, let me know. Because like I said, I'm not sure about this one at all. The next one I don't have right yet. Take down the system, and the hard mode is dystopian setting. I got Broken Doves. What is the first one called? My brain right now. Are you guys? The first one was oh my gosh, I cannot remember. But it's by Danny Francis or something like that. I can't remember the first one. I loved the book, but my mind is blanking on the name of the first one. Silver Elite, maybe? I can't remember. But anyways, so that one is take down, like I said, take down the system, and the hard mode is dystopian setting. Dystopian setting, how to say it. So yeah, I had this one. For the next one, it's POC, person of color, or the hard mode, and the hard mode is flowers on the cover. I have Our Vicious Oaths by N.E. Davenport. Yeah, there is definitely flowers on the cover. So I have that one. I have the pretty edition coming from Allura, how do you say it? But I won't write in that one. This is the one I'll be writing in, because you know me, I like to annotate. But I am so excited about this one. A warrior princess and a vengeful king from rival Fae courts form a fierce alliance to take down a merciless despot, how you say it, in this journey of powerful magic, enemies to lovers, romance, and political intrigue, from award-winning author N.E. Davenport. I'm a little worried about a couple of these books, and this is one of it, just because I know I believe Cassidy DNF'd this one, did not like it, if I'm not mistaken. And there's another one on here that Cassidy didn't like, I'm a little worried about. But sometimes me and her really are in line with books, and other times we're not. So maybe this will be the time where I like the books, a couple of the books that she didn't. So we'll see. The next one is first person, and the hard mode is a new to you author. A lot of people are doing this one, and that's Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. This is definitely new to me author. So yeah, I already have my tabs here picked out and what they're gonna mean. I don't know exactly I forget what this is about. But I know a lot of them are out, so if I love this one, I'm going to get some of the other ones. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's enemies to lovers or what it is. It says oh, I know she's not supposed to be like with this person or something. Like a forbidden, maybe? When old secrets catch fire, everything will burn. I'm not really sure. I don't want to know too much because I'm excited. I know a lot of people didn't really care for the first book, but then they loved the other one. So I'm super excited. Let's see. The other one is Blank of Blank. Not Blank of Blank of Blank or something like that. You know what I mean? It's just Blank of Blank. And the hard mode is not Fae. I got an arc of this, and I still haven't read it, and it's already been out for how long? I don't know. But that Ship of Spells by H. Dixon? I don't know too much about this. I did read, like, just a couple of pages. So I'm really excited about that one. Like I said, hopefully I'll get to these. Because I am in such a slump, and I only read like 2 to 3 books lately a month. So, okay, now this one I don't have yet. I will be getting it. And this one will only fit the first mode, which is, the first mode, which is indie to traditional. Because I haven't read the second book. I haven't read the first book yet. Because the hard mode is a sequel. So I'm going to do The Wolf King. I forget who that's by, but it's from, I think I got that one from Allura. So I'll be getting that soon. Okay, number 8 is Rep Matters. And hard mode is the author's own voice, or own voice. Something that the author has, I guess. And for that one I have Dance of Lies. I heard that this is own voice. This is by Brittany Arena. I know she used to be a dancer and now she's a spy. and it sounds really good. I'm super excited about this. I got this off my wish list for a Christmas present from my sneaky Santa. So yeah, it says a dancer turned spy must decide how far she will go to secure her freedom. This sounds like it's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. The next one is start a new series, and the hard mode is author writes in multiple genres. How do you say that word? I heard that this will work. This is probably what I'm going to read. I'm probably going to pick it up later today and read it. First Impressions by C.R. Jane. I think she writes regular romance, but they're super dark. And this one is a romantasy, and it's a Why Choose, which I'm super excited about. But look how tiny it is. That's why I was thinking about reading it today. Okay. The next one is urban setting, and the hard mode is secondary world. I heard this one fits both prompts, and that's the Book of Azrael, the first book in the Gods and Monsters by Amber V. Nicole. I want to read this one soon too, because they got a really pretty hard copy edition. So if I like this one, I want to get the hardback. I just know that both of these guys are really dark. So individuals, and it sounds like it's going to be fun. The next one is Ghost and Ghouls, and the hard mode is Love Interest is one. I have The Sleepless by Jen Williams. I heard that this is Ghosts and Ghouls. Like he has like another person inside of him or something like that. So they say that it's Ghosts and Ghouls because this person is inside him. And it says it's like a unique love triangle. So I'm very curious about this. It says, when I look at you, I see one person who might understand what it is like to be me. Like, look at this. Isn't it stunning? I'm so excited. It says, welcome to a world where gods and monsters roam the earth. Like, look at this. I love a good throat. Like, you know? Look at how stunning. Like, this is stunning. I am so in love with this cover, so I'm hoping I'll like it. This is the Owl Crate version. Let's see, next one is A Voice Inside Your Head, and the hard mode is Not an Animal Companion. I don't know if this still works, but I am picking it because it will work for at least Voice Inside Your Head, and that's Brimstone by Callie Hart. I was going to reread the first one, but I might just read like the last 50 pages in it just to remember what happened and then go into this one. I know that there's like short stories that you should read before you go into this one. So I'm really excited. Like, I loved Quicksilver. Loved Quicksilver. So I'm excited to see if I'm going to love this one as much. Their fate were forged in Quicksilver, but they will be fired in Brimstone, ... So I'm excited. I heard some people really love it and other people had issues with this one, so I'm curious. Okay, friend recommendation, and the hard mode is Cassidy recommended. Cassidy recommends this all the time. So I am going with Direbound by Sable Sorensen. I was really liking this. I started it. But then I started getting into reading slumps and stuff. I got to page 56, so I'm really excited about this. It says, only the worthy survive. She'll risk everything to be one of them. Like, oh my gosh. This, I am so freaking excited to read. The next one is, I'm going with Hype because I've already heard a lot of people talk about this book and being really anticipating it, even though it just came out. And it is, the prompt is book talk hype, and the hard mode is still indie at the time of reading it. So I picked, even though I have the Zodiac Academy, this one sounds more up my alley, so I wanted to go with Howl by Carolyn Beckham and Susan Valenti. And, yeah, it says on the back, don't listen to the whisper of the woods. Don't trust the man cloaked in shadow. Don't earn the wrath of the scattered spirits. Don't go out after dark. Like, I'm going to try to read this in December because I'm excited about this book. Look at It has to be, like, it's going to be a big thing on Book Talk, like I said. So I might be stretching it a little bit since it just came out. We're going to go with it. Okay, let's see. Next one is Forbidden Romance, and the hard mode is Not Enemies to Lovers. I heard this will work for both, and that is Kissed by the Gods by Kathy Rogan, the first book in the Eternal Wars. The Eternal Wars. Lena has spent a lifetime submitted, kneeling, enduring. Then soldiers come for her brother, and divine fury surges through her veins. She expects execution for the body she left in her wake. Her people have met bloody ends for far, far less. That's all I'm going to read. Okay, the next one is Trials, and the hard mode is Academy Setting. And for that one, I have Arcane Academy. I did start this and was really loving it. I'm on page 127. I'm probably going to start it over again because it's been a while since I picked this book up. Like, I don't even know remember what I read besides that she's supposed to get executed, but instead he wants her to, like, go to this academy for some reason, I believe. I don't even remember, you guys, because like I said, it's been a while. But I'm excited. I know a lot of people love this. I haven't even been telling you. Oh, this is by Elisa Cover. I don't even remember if I told you who the other books are by. Hopefully I did. Okay, the next one is, I don't have this one yet because, of course, it won't be out until next year. But it's 17 is Love Interest, and the hard mode is No Love Triangle. I mean, 2+ love interest, is the easy mode. The hard mode is No Love Triangle. But this one, I read the Never List this year and freaking loved it. So I have book 2 for that one. There's definitely not a love triangle. So that's good. The next one is Single POV, and the hard mode is 5 years published or more published. This one works. I've had this on my TBR forever. I forgot all about it because it was in my daughter Robin's room. But this is The Evil Queen by Gina Showalter or something like that. I heard it was single point of view, and this came out in like 2019, I believe, or 2020. I know one or the other. So I wanted to see if I like this. So I put this on the TBR. Who knows if I'm going to like it? But I believe, like I said, it's like 2019 or something around there. So, it says on the back, in the forest of good and evil, ... every hero is a villain, and every villain is a hero. It just depends on who you ask. So hopefully I like this, because this is an old book. It's an older book, so we will see. The next one is, let's see, Single POV, I just said. Okay, the next one, which is 19, is Court Setting, and the hard mode is Animal on the cover. I heard this one will work. A Fate Forged in Fire by Hazel McBride. I hope I like this one. If I don't, do you have any recommendations that would work for this? Born to Rule, Blessed by Fire, Broken by Desire. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be really good, so hopefully I like it. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm talking kind of fast, but this is a lot, and my video is already almost 19 minutes, so let's go here. The next one is A Whole New World, number 20, and the hard mode is a fairy tale retelling. I don't know what I did with the copy that I'm actually started reading, but I picked by Elizabeth Helen, Bonded by Thorns, Beast of the Blair. Of course, this is the other Beauty and the Beast one, and it's signed. And I got this from, was it Fake Crate? Can't remember if it was Fake Crate or who it was by. But I'm excited. I was really loving it, but like I said, I've been in a reading slump. And yeah. Okay, next one, which is 21, is Reluctant Allies to Lovers, and hard mode is Married to Convenience. I know I could have done this for Cassidy Wreck for the hard mode, but I wanted to do it for this one. And that is House of Bane and Blood by Alexis L. Minard. I did start this before, and another one I was really loving and just never finished it. I know this has something to do with, like, she's supposed to marry somebody, and this guy comes in, and she marries him instead. And I know there's a murder mystery. He wants her to help him figure out who's about this mystery thing, whatever. I have book 2, so if I love this one, I definitely would go into the next one. Okay, that was 21. 22 is one-word title, and the hard mode is Gothic Fantasy. Anathema, how you say it, by Carrie Lake I have for this one. I know a lot of people are doing this one. I read the first 38 pages, and I was really liking it. I want to read it and know if I want to continue on. This is another one I'm worried about because Cassidy didn't like it, but it's a wide choose, so I always have to try wide chooses. And that one is number 23, and that is Shifter Romance, and the hard mode is not a werewolf. These are dragons, so definitely not a werewolf, so this will work. I have, actually, I put down 2 different books, but I decided to go with this one. I also had a Crimson Shadows by Eva Chase, maybe? I can't remember. Eva Chase, maybe? And that one has, the character is a bat shifter / vampire. But I went with this one, on Wings of Blood. I think I wrote it wrong on here. On the Wings of Blood. Oh, no, I got it right. By Blair Bolin. Hopefully I like this because I already bought book 2. It's not protection, little dragon. It's a calm, ... You're mine. No one touches what belongs to me. I think it's a white choose. Maybe it's not. I don't think this is a white choose. I don't think so. I think it's just her and what is his name? Medra, how do you say her name? And blank. Yeah, I don't think this is a white choose. I think I'm getting it confused. Okay, 24 is Weapon on the cover, and the hard mode is Powerless main character. I don't know if this will still work as a hard mode. I don't know if she's still powerless main character, but I have The Things Gods Break by Abigail Owen. I freaking love the first book in this series, so I need to continue on. This says, the gods can destroy anything, and they will. I freaking loved the first book. The games gods play. Ugh. Like, I'm just so excited, and it tells you previously what happened, so you don't have to go back and reread. Ugh, I'm so excited for this. I'm hoping to get to it next month. Ugh. But I don't know, you guys, like I said. One more. Chunky series and hard mode is interconnected series. I know that there's the other series, and I think you're supposed to read the other one first, but I have it, but I'm not interested in it right now. So I'm going with, instead, Reign of Shadows and Endings by Melissa K. Rorick, how do you say it? The Legacy series. I think this is the one that's the wide choose, not the On the Wings of Blood or whatever it's called. And I heard this is very, very dark. There's a lot of trigger warnings, but I'm excited. Like, this baby is huge. Well, at least it ain't as big as what it actually looks like. It's like almost 650 pages. I thought it would be like 800 or 900 pages. So I'm excited about this one, even though it's going to be very dark. Like, I heard that there's a lot of triggers. And this is, it goes with Lady of Darkness series. I don't know how many are going to be in this one. So hopefully this is going to be a chunky series. I have no idea. The first one had Lady of Darkness, Lady of Shadows, Lady of Ashes, Lady of Embers, a novel called The Reaper, and then Lady of Starfire. So it says book 2 is already out, because book 2 was supposed to have been out in February. I don't know how many of the books are out. I think there's up to 3 books out, maybe. And the 4th one's coming, or something like that. So if I like this one, I'll definitely get the other ones. But I heard that this is a wide choose. I don't know, like... Ooh, I like his name, Theron. I'm not sure, like, if the first book is a wide choose, or if it turns into a wide choose. Her name's Tessa. I have no idea what this is about. I just know that I think they're, what you call it, by gods? Picked to be together? I'm not sure. It says, of all the worlds and life they created, the gods favored their children the most. But with the favor came the fear that their legacy would one day become too powerful and overthrow them. Devrim, something like that, was created. It's Devram. a realm hidden amongst the stars. The gods gave their legacy the best of all the worlds, and then they left, a sworn agreement to never return and to never interfere. A historical event. Forced to a life of servitude, the Fae are required to provide for the legacy in more ways than one. Every 5 years, the eligible Fae are gathered for the selection and assigned to serve in one of the 6 kingdoms. To be chosen as the personal source for a kingdom heir is the greatest honor. Actually, I think I already have the second one. What am I saying? I'm almost positive I do own the second one. Anyways, to be chosen as the personal source for a kingdom heir is the greatest honor, and for the first time in a millennium, all 6 kingdoms have their heirs chosen a source. But their selection could tip the power balance a little too far. A chosen that was never meant to be. It says Tessalin or something like that. Azur, something like that, was as forgotten as the realm. But when she finds herself the personal source to the heir of endings, she winds up servant in the darkest kingdom of them all. The secrets within the Aris kingdom are meant to be learned and kept. This was never the life she wanted, fighting not only the fate thrust upon her, but the temptation to lose herself to desire. Tessa will do anything to escape her new identity until she starts to realize maybe their world wasn't as forgotten as they thought, and maybe she's the reason why. I think that this is going to be my type of book. I just feel it, even if there's a lot of dark themes in here. There's a playlist you can listen to. So that's cool. But there's all these names on here. Maybe some of these guys that are mentioned here are going to be the other ones. I don't know how many people are going to be in this, but like I said, it's a white choose. I'm really excited about this. The more I look at it, the more I want to read this soon. It might take me the whole 11 months that I'm going to have, because this started already at the beginning of the month, like I said. And I'm just giving this now, but I didn't know if I was going to participate, and then I wasn't sure what I wanted to read. I'm not sure, like I said, if some of these don't even fit some of the prompts. But I did look around, and these are some of the, I did check, and if I did it right, it said all of them at least works for the easy mode. And I know some of these will work for the hard mode. So even if this don't work for the hard mode, I'm still reading it. I'm so excited. Like, there's Tessa. I wonder who the other guys' names are. I'm just seeing her name so far. So maybe there's more before that. There's Theron, but I'm not sure if there's going to be any more on the top. Or like I said, if the next book will start the white choose. But as I read it, I will find out. And, yeah. So those are the books. Yeah, I'm really excited about the Wolf King. So as soon as I get that, that's another one I want to try to read in December. I don't think I'm going to do a TBR, because whenever I do a TBR, I don't read any of the books that are on the TBR. I am currently reading my reread of the Ames Mills series. I love her, and I just finished, I reread book 1 in her last one, her last series, duology, and the last one just came out, so I read those 2, and I think those are the only 2 books I read this month. And then I started this one. It's White Choose, of course. It's very dark. I'm on page 467. This is the one, Riches to Riches, is the one that starts it all. So I am loving my reread. I forgot how dark her books are. If you like Mel, she has For the Love of Cain. That one is so dark, but it's my favorite book by her. So if you like just all the guys being boyfriends, but very dark and mafia, ugh. For the Love of Cain, oh my god, I want to reread it. I'm probably going to reread it after I finish all my rereads in this series. Because, she said it would be a while before she goes back into this world. So, I'll probably be rereading this a lot the next year. But yeah, so that is my huge books that I want to read for this Beagle thing. Of course, you don't have to do the blackout. You can just do one line. to participate, but I want to try to read them all. But I'm going to aim for at least the long, like 1 or 2 lines. As soon as I can get my printer to print right, then I will do the bingo board. Because, yeah, it like cuts everything off. That's why I don't have the piece of paper that shows the bingo. But yeah. So I know this is long already, but let me read to you all the prompts again. And remember, it started on the 1st, so if you're just hearing about this now, you still have 11 months. So anyways, the first one is a new release in the year you read it, and hard mode is debut novel. Like I said, I might be reading one of the 2 that I mentioned, but they're all the way down at the bottom, and I can't remember the name of them now. Hidden Identities, like I said, if you can find something else besides Powerless, let me know. But I have 2 is Hidden Identities, and hard mode is not royalty. Like I said, right now I have Powerless, but if you have something else, please let me know. Number 3 is Take Down the System. Hard mode is dystopian setting. Like I said, Broken Doves, I'm reading, which is the 2nd book in the Silver Elite, I believe. Book prompt 4 is POC, and the hard mode is Flowers on the Cover, Our Vicious Oaths. First Person is number 5, and New to You author. The hard modes, I'm doing Spark of the Everflame, Blank a Blank. Not blank a blank a blank, just blank a blank. And the hard mode is Not Fae, Ship of Spells. Number 7 is Indie Traditional. Hard mode is sequel. I'm only doing the first one, which is Indie to Traditional, which is the Wolf King. I have Rep Matters, and hard mode is Own Voices. I have A Dance of Lies for that. That's number 8. Number 9 is Start a New Series, and hard mode is Author Writes in Multiple. First Impression by C.R. Jones, I can't remember. 10 is Urban Setting, and hard mode is Secondary World. I got The Beast of Azrael. 11 is Ghosts and Ghouls, and the hard mode is Love Interest is One, The Sleepless. 12 is Voice Inside Your Head, and the hard mode is Not an Animal Companion. Brimstone by Callie Hart. 13 is Friend Recommendation. Hard mode is a Cassidy recommendation. Direbound. 14 is Book Talk Hype, and hard mode is still indie at the time of reading it. Howl. 15 is Forbidden Romance, and the hard mode is Not Enemies to Lovers. I have Kissed by the Gods. 16 is Trial. Hard mode is academic setting, how do you say it? Arcade Academy. Hold on a minute, you guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so I just said Trials, hard mode is academic setting, whatever you want to say. Arcane Academy. 17 is 2+ Love Interest, and hard mode is No Love Triangle. I have the 2nd book in the Neverlist series by Jade Presley. 18 is Single POV. Hard mode is 5+ years published. I got The Evil Queen. 19 is Court Setting, and hard mode is Animal on the Cover. I have A Fate Forged in Fire. Also, if you have any recommendations, like I said, for that one, let me know. Because I don't know if I really want to read A Fate Forged in Fire, but let me know. Anyways, number 20 is A Whole New World, and the hard mode is Fairy Tale / Retelling. I have Bonded by Thorns. 21 is Reluctant Allies to Lovers, and hard mode is Marriage of Convenience, House of Bane and Blood. 22 is One Word Title, and hard mode is Gothic Fantasy, Enanthium, how you say it? Shifter Romance is 23. Hard mode is Not a Werewolf. I have On the Wings of Blood. If I don't like that, I'll do the Crimson Shadows, which I didn't grab, but that would be my other choice. 24 is Weapon on the Cover. Hard mode is Powerless Main Character. I have The Things Gods Break. 25 is Chunky Series, and hard mode is Interconnected Series. I have Reign of Shadow and Endings. I forgot already what the first book is. Lady of Darkness or something like that. Series is the one that you're really supposed to read first, I guess. But like I said, I'm not interested in that one right now. I think Reign of Shadow and Endings out of the 2 would be the ones that I would more connect with. And that is it. Did I tell you one of the rules is that you only can use the author once. You cannot repeat authors. Yes, okay. And that is it. Let me know if you're participating. If you have a video, let me put it down below so I can look at it. And yeah, like I said, if you have any other recommendations, let me know. If any of these don't fit, let me know. And that's it. I hope you guys all have a good day. You guys know the drill. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. Hit that bell icon so you'll know whenever a video is up for your viewing pleasure. And until next time, happy readings. Thanks for being awesome. And I'll talk to you guys all later. Oh, I was going to say, I am doing a reading vlog, but I don't know if I'm ever putting it up because I'm just having trouble, you guys. So it might go up, but we'll see. Okay.